My name is Enolia, and this is my challenge is. Why did life deal me such a bad hand? Isn't this the question that anybody who has been in depression for years or even decades asks themselves? Yes, it is. It is a question I have asked myself for too many years and too many times. But now, from the other side, from the side where depression does not exist in my life, I can show you a little bit of perspective. So why does a hard life happens to a good person like me? So many people out there that they have a good heart, they can love, and they want to be loved, and they haven't done anything wrong. Why does this all just happens? Right? And it happens because it's just a test. It's a huge test. A test that took me 27 years to pass, and a test that my mom never did, but it's a huge test. And what the test is if you can overcome this, if you can overcome this, there is nothing else that stands in your way. You can do whatever you want in your life. Period. Period. Because when I overcame depression, I thought that's it. It's my biggest accomplishment. And it's just, oh my God, it's just like the biggest thing that I could have ever done. And no, it wasn't. Wasn't. I had to make programs, higher programs for helping my child overcome depression and then to help other children. I had to overcome cancer in 3 months. I had to open a business, which I didn't want to do because after you overcome depression, you really don't want to deal with people who are depressed, but nobody else can help them. So what else can I do? Sir, you passed this test. I know it's a hard test to pass because I've done it, right? There is nothing that stands in your way. And sometimes, even this, there is nothing that stands in my way. It's here. So sometimes I was like, oh my God, I wouldn't have to do so much. A lot and everything. Help so many people. Go to speaking engagements, do podcasts, do YouTube, do it programs, do it all. Yet I would just sit there at my own beautiful place in depression. Because I was used to it anyway. For me, it was a beautiful place. Sucked. It absolutely sucked. I was destroying my life bit by bit by bit. I never saw that. I've never seen that. I've seen that it's a comfortable place. It's a comfortable place. It's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. It looks like life. It deals a bad hand. It does. It actually does. It's just a test to how do you deal with this bad hand. And most of us, like me, like my mom, we were never being taught how to get up. We've been taught how to stay down, how to be beat up down, how to be humiliated and kneel and all of this. But nobody has taught us how to truly get up without anger, without aggression, without blaming anybody, including myself, but to just get up into my own power, if you want. Nobody has taught us this. So many of us, like me, I thought that I am going to die in these kind of conditions. I'm going to die seeing just that life deals me a bad hand. I'm going to die with that. And I have never seen, from that position where I was at that point, I have never seen a test. I didn't even know it was a test. I had no clue to pass it, even if I studied psychology and I was a psychologist by the age 22. And I have tried so many other things to get out. I'd never seen it as a test. I was just blinded suffering. Just call it like that. Blinded by suffering, staying in suffering. Why does life deals some people a bad hand? Because deep down, those people who are depressed, anxious, with a bunch of problems, a bunch of issues, a bunch of struggles and challenges, deep down, they have a tremendous potential. And they know it. But the crazy part is that they know it. They just don't know how to unlock that potential. They don't know how to do that. Because if they do, they will get scared themselves, not even mentioning others around them, about their own potential. But you have to pass the test. And this is exactly what we teach at the Anti-Depression Institute. Because I have noticed, as much as I did not want to do this as a career, I have noticed that nobody else is teaching people how to do this, how to unlock their potential, how to pass the test. It's a serious, it's a complicated test. Because if you don't pass it at all levels and in a certain order, you might slip back into a trap of suffering. It's so easy to slip back because this is the only thing you know, the only thing you're comfortable with, the only thing that exists to actually pass the test and go into a territory where you don't know what's going to happen to you, to your life. It's scary. It is. I have to be honest with you. But guess what? Not one day since I overcame depression, I regret going into that unknown because there is so much out there for to grow and expand and learn. And there is nothing in suffering. There's nothing there. So either you're in this situation or others who are, please make sure you share this podcast with them because they're not going to get out whenever you want to. It's whenever they're ready for it. They're ready to face that unknown. But it's really bad to stay inside. As scary as it is to face the unknown, it's way better. Then you realize that life didn't hand you a bad hand. It handed you excellent hand. You just didn't know what to do with it. Because now that I have succeeded to get out of a depression situation and suicidal thoughts and everything, it's the best hand I could have been dealt. Yes, I have wasted 27 years of my life, 3 decades and all that. Yes. But the strength that I have gained and what I have learned about myself and my potential It's absolutely extraordinary. And within each person that I help, each client, each adult, each teenager that I help, I can see that potential, how it opens up during our programs. And then later on, man, you're just like, where did you come from? How is this even possible? But it's been there all along, just hit by blind suffering.
You're listening to My Challenge Is podcast with Anna Lanier. If you have a challenge in life, and if you would like to get your answer for free, make sure you go to mychallengeis.org for your free answer.